Here is the truth. Colonialism didn't affect every colony the same way. Britain used Nigeria mainly for resources, cheap labor, and administrative control. But in South Africa, they wanted to live here. The Dutch and British settlers saw the Cape's climate as Europe in Africa, perfect for wine, farms, ports, so they built infrastructure that lasted. Railways, ports, universities, and of course, most of it served white settlers and oppressed black South Africans. But after apartheid ended, the foundation was there to grow from. Nigeria, on the other hand, had to build almost from the scratch.
Hi Chizzy, how's your energy? Let's talk.
My energy feels really blessed, like I feel blessed to be in Cape Town. I'm happy to get to see a place like this, a place so magnificent, so breathtaking. Like I return all the glory to God. That's how my energy feels. My energy is just feeling so blessed by God. So you know what? Let's talk it out. If you told me the same Britain that colonized Nigeria also colonized this paradise called Cape Town, I'd say you are lying. Cape Town is so fine. I started wondering if maybe we offended the colonizers somehow. I came to South Africa and realized maybe the British gave us different colonizer packages. God, please, what setting did you use for South Africa that you did not use for Nigeria? I touched down Cape Town and immediately I felt it. The energy, the light, the promise. A place where the mountains meet the ocean. A place where I asked myself, why so beautiful? And not just beautiful. Why does it feel like paradise? I came from Nigeria, just like South Africa, once colonized by Britain. Yet here I am in Cape Town and the vibe is different. Something deeper, something redefined. How come they got this? Why does South Africa, especially Cape Town, look like paradise while we are still struggling with basic structure back home? So in this episode of Chizzy Energy Uncovered, I'm going to show you why South Africa became so fine and how Cape Town stands out. Because honestly, this city is the finest city in the world. I mean, Google it. One of the finest cities in the world, or even the finest city in the world. Yes. So I'm going to show you how Cape Town really stands out from the world. And yes, of course, I'll take you along with me because I did a lot of things. You know, the boat cruise, the quad biking, the wine tour and wine tasting, the hop on, hop off city tour, ziplining. As a matter of fact, the full journey. So you know what? Let's get right into it. What if I recorded every day of my life here in Cape Town, South Africa? What is that going to be like? Activities. But anyways, you guys, for the first day, which is today because I landed here yesterday in the morning, and the first thing I want to do today is quad biking. Yeah, my sister Lizzie recommended that and I'm like, girl, let's get it. So yeah, I'm gonna go quad biking at Atlantis Dune, and then afterwards, I don't know, it might depend on what time I'm done. I think it's about 30 to an hour and I'm done, or less, I don't know. But depends on what time I'm done. If I'm tired, I just come back and rest. If I'm not, I figure out something else. But for now, let's go quad bike. So guys, I think I'm done with my face. This is I barely do anything. Like I don't be doing much. Line my lip, line my eye, and I'm good. And then I'm gonna have like shades on because the sun is super hot and blinding. All set, guys. All set. Can you see me? Anyways, guys, so this is how we go. Bye. You know, I always knew there was more of Africa that I needed to see. And finally, here I am in South Africa, in Cape Town, the city that literally looks like a dream you don't want to wake up from. So you guys, I am here. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Yeah? Did you book already?
Yeah, it's booked.
Okay, can you just show me the email confirmation and I show
Alright.
you where to go?
Thank you. You guys, it's my first time doing this and I rode from the very entrance to this particular place. It was long and I did great. Like I ate. You guys, just look at this place. It is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Everywhere that I have turned to so far, the ocean, the mountains, the vibe, it just feels like nature and luxury had a perfect child. And honestly, I am just happy. Happy to finally be here to breathe something new and remind myself that Africa is this beautiful. Quad biking at Atlantis Dunes was one of the most interesting parts. These dunes are like a hidden desert, just 40 minutes from the city, yet they look like another planet. Believe it or not, these dunes are over 4,000 years old, formed by the same winds that shaped the Cape Coast. And as I sped through them, one thing became clear. South Africa didn't just wait for beauty. They preserved it. They invested in tourism, in conservation, in showcasing what they already had. This was beautiful. Anyways, welcome back to Chizzy's Energy Uncovered. I studied sociology and I have decided to uncover stories. Now, if you have gotten to this point in the video, my brother, my sister, you are definitely family. Please hit the like button, kindly subscribe, and don't forget to leave your comments down the comment section. Now let's get right into the story. South Africans don't even bother traveling. They don't even bother going anywhere. You know why? Look at this city. Look at this country. Like, I touched down Kigali to Johannesburg before getting to Cape Town. I wish I spent time in Johannesburg because I'd love to see. But trust me, seeing Cape Town alone is enough. It is enough because Cape Town is definitely finer than Johannesburg. What if I recorded every day of my life here in Cape Town, South Africa? And today, you guys, we are going for a boat cruise. You guys. I went for a cruise across Cape Town's coastlines. The water was cold, blue, and bold, where the Atlantis meets the Indian Ocean. Locals call it the meeting of two giants. I can't let the song I'm dancing to play out, so let me just tell you the truth. Colonialism didn't affect every colony the same way. Britain used Nigeria mainly for resources, cheap labor, and administrative control. But in South Africa, they wanted to live here. The Dutch and British settlers saw the Cape's climate as Europe in Africa, perfect for wine, farms, ports, so they built infrastructure that lasted. Railways, ports, universities, and of course, most of it served white settlers and oppressed black South Africans. But after apartheid ended, the foundation was there to grow from. Nigeria, on the other hand, had to build almost from the scratch. Everything from the very beginning. Fun fact is, this ocean meeting is part of what makes Cape Town so unique. The city literally sits on a peninsula carved by millions of years of wind, waves, and wild beauty. What if I recorded every day of my life here in Cape Town, South Africa? Today, guys, we're going wine tasting and I am super excited. I have my hair packed up. I did like light makeup, and then this is the outfit. I'm just going with this two-piece while I put on like slides, and then I have a handbag, and that's basically it. So today we're going to do wine tasting because I've heard a lot about wine tasting in South Africa and I see good reviews, and I'm like, okay, let's try this. This is almost 7 a.m. in the morning and I'm already awake because I think it's supposed to start for like 8 a.m. What do you guys think about my outfit? Eat or not?
Because your change is supposed to be
27.
Yeah.
So how much is here?
That's 26 rand.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Then came the Cape Winelands. This was my classy day. South Africa produces some of the best wines in the world. But do you know why? It all started in the 1600s, long before the British came, when the Dutch brought grapes from Europe and discovered this land's volcanic soil and perfect Mediterranean weather. And do you know what they did? They turned it into gold. Pure liquid gold. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, the British came mainly for extraction, oil, cocoa, palm produce, but not to invest in beauty or sustainability. Now that's part of the difference. Thank God they didn't cancel my wine tour because of the marathon. Let's go.
So we found the bus, guys.
Thank you.
Let's get it.
South Africa's colonization, even though it was painful and racist, came with an agenda to settle and build infrastructure. Ours came to exploit and leave.
We are the first wine farm in 1977 to produce Ziplining around South Africa. So we only us that are producing Zinfandel and we do on the wine farm. So that's our competitor. So the wine that you are welcomed with, it is our Cape Classic, which is a champagne style. It is 100% made from Zinfandel, but usually the Cape Classic is used by, we use Chardonnay or Pinot Noir. But since we are well known out of the Primitivo, we wanted to make something unique.
You guys, I never chop. I dey taste wine up and down. My eye was just start turning me. Jesus Christ. Let me take you guys around. It's so cold. If I did not come out with that muffler, I would have died by now. Because yo, it's so cold. If I had left my muffler in the house. One thing I loved the most was this tour guide, because I mean we were up here for wine tasting and wine tour, but he was just showing us like a lot of things. This was like, you know, just going sightseeing. You're pointing out certain buildings, certain locations that just made sense, telling us a few history about Nelson Mandela and the likes, and it was just a beautiful, wonderful trip. I enjoyed myself to the fullest. As I watched the sun set over Cape Town, I understood something. Beauty isn't just natural, it is intentional. South Africa chose to nurture what it has. They invested in tourism, in safety, in storytelling. Nigeria has the same potential. Our beaches, our forests, our culture. If only we love our country the way Cape Town loves itself. Second location, guys. Let's go do wine, even though I'm tired and a bit sleepy and even high. I just want to go rest. I'm tired. I just want to go and sleep. But let me use the money finish. We were headed to the next wine location, but we stopped by at the prison where Nelson Mandela was held for 27 years before he took the long walk of freedom. Nelson Mandela.
Just let those people finish up and then you can go take your photographs.
This is the prison Nelson Mandela walked out from on the 11th of February 1990. So you guys, I'm about to give you guys history live. Now listen, if you guys remember Nelson Mandela, that's him over there, but we'll get there. I just want to show you guys something. On the 11th of February 1990, Nelson Mandela walked out of this prison. This was where he was for 27 years. If you guys remember, he took the walk of freedom. He even has a book titled The Long Walk of Freedom. Now, he walked out of here in 1990. They said nothing has changed in this place. Like, they preserved it the way it is till date. So nothing has changed here, and that is because they just wanted to keep the history. They said the only thing that has changed is the name. So my tour guy said he walked out of there, and that's him. So you guys, Nelson Mandela, 11th of February 1990, took the long walk of freedom. I'm still telling this story on I've known before, we all know this story, but I need to highlight it. Because I am here live, I need to highlight it on my YouTube channel. This gives me so much joy. You know, I love history. Like, my favorite subject was history. Like, history is my thing. I enjoy history a lot. So seeing this live, just clock it for me, please, because seeing this live is really giving me chills. It's sending chills down my spine. I really love to see this. So let's go say hi to the statue. That's Nelson Mandela. They said he was about 6'3" tall.
A lot of pictures of everything that is in front of you because
in the next 6 seconds, there won't be anything left for you. So please, ladies and gentlemen, please take pictures because we are a little bit behind on time as well. So I still want to give you guys some time inside of our garden when we are done with wine tasting. So please give me a few minutes because you were so patient. I'm going to allow you guys at the end to top up one of your favorite wines that you guys can enjoy in our beautiful garden. So ladies and gentlemen, like I've mentioned, it's wine o'clock. So we're going to start with our first wine. So the first wine that you guys are going to enjoy is our Flat Rock Sparkle. So the Flat Rock Sparkle is a still wine infused with CO2. So it's a still wine infused with CO2 like your sodas. So it is 95% Chenin Blanc and 5% Grenache Blanc.
And we have come to the end of today's event or today's activity. Wine tasting, wine tour, sightseeing. This was amazing. I feel high though because I've had lots of wine to drink. This was really amazing. Like, whew, I had a blast. See, I feel like I've seen the entire Cape Town just by this activity. So I'd advise, if you're coming to Cape Town, make sure you go wine tasting, wine tour. It will show you the entire Cape Town. What if I recorded every day of my life here in Cape Town, South Africa? It's a Sunday. I'm definitely going to church. I'm on vacation, but I am going to church because, you know, I'm God's gorgeous God.
You know, I thought to myself, maybe the question isn't why South Africa is finer. Maybe it is when will we decide to make Nigeria shine too? It is night and I'm going out. What is a trip to South Africa without going for a party? That ain't happening. So you guys, let's go party. If you know me, you know I love Amapiano. That is one culture in South Africa that I respect with everything in me because I'm a dance artist. So yeah, I had to party.
What if I recorded every day of my life here in Cape Town, South Africa? You guys, today we're going on the hop on hop off city tour. I'm excited because I get to see everywhere in Cape Town.
The city structure, the clean streets, the preserved buildings, they reflect decades of investment in tourism and pride in heritage. I saw the Table Mountain, guys, towering over the city. Fun fact is, it has more plant species than the entire United Kingdom. You guys, this journey was just beautiful. Sitting in here, riding in the bus, and having the tour guide tell so many stories about the different places we were passing via the AirPods or the earpiece was super amazing. I had so much fun watching over the views of the sea, the plants, the roads, the mountains. It was an amazing one. I could do this over and over and over again. My city tour reviewed another side of Cape Town, the mix of pain and pride. I rode through Bokab, a community built by freed slaves. When they finally gained freedom, they painted their houses in bright colors to celebrate life. Each house here isn't just paint, it's history wearing joy. Nigeria has potential for this kind of tourism. Lagos could easily be Africa's Miami, but years of neglect and corruption have made that dream very much harder.
What if I recorded every day of my life here in Cape Town, South Africa? Today is adventure day because we are going ziplining. Period.
And my final adventure, ziplining at SA Forest Adventures in Hout Bay Main Road. It's tucked in the lush green folds between Constantia Neck and the mountains of Hout Bay.
I'm ready for some adventure. Who is ready for some adventure? Because I am ready for some adventure. I'm excited to do this one. Of all the things I've done so far in Cape Town, I am super excited to do this one. Like,
Here you fly over trees, rivers and valleys, literally gliding over paradise. The air smells clean, the view stretches forever. Standing there, I thought about home. Nigeria got independence in 1960. South Africa didn't until 1994. We were free long before them, so why do they look very much ahead? Maybe because after apartheid, South Africa decided to rebuild itself. Brick by brick, road by road, tourist by tourist, they turned their pain into pride. They made their land a brand. So you guys, we're going all the way up. Jesus Christ. I can't believe me. My heart is in my mouth. But I'm still doing this.
So we're gonna be your guides for today. So don't worry about clipping yourself on. We're gonna do all that work for you. Okay? So the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna put your weakest hand on top of the pulley. Take your strongest hand, put it on top of your weakest hand. You sit down like you're sitting in a chair. Down, then make sure you lean back and tuck in so that you can have a straight body structure to reach the other side. To avoid getting stuck. Okay? Did everyone get that?
Yeah. You guys, I play stunt doubles and I be strapped up like this and climbing heights and stuff, but I have never found myself in the middle of the forest, high and high in the mountains like this. But you know what? I told myself, I am doing this. Explore, baby. Explore.
Enjoy it.
You guys, it's the very last one, the seventh and the last one. And it's the longest and the highest, because look at how long that
So
shit
just
is.
as well, guys, underneath the QR code, we have a tip box, token of appreciation. So you guys can talk among yourselves as partners and partners, then see how much you can donate to us. Then you can put something there and then gonna be splitting that together. It's small, but you can take a lot. All right. So I'll call first to make.
These people never stopped investing in how the world sees them. Clock that. This is Chizzy's Energy Uncovered, and today I uncovered the beauty, the history, and the energy of South Africa. Until the next story, please stay curious, stay inspired, and keep uncovering energy. Bye guys. Mwah.